Alright, let's go to 65 here. We are shattered. And enemies are resistant. Well, this is a pretty bad run. And enemies are time warped. I mean, time warped isn't that bad on paper until you like hit arcane mobs, and then it's like cancer, right? Or also like rubber through with his balls. Like if he's gonna like use his balls more often, then it's, I don't know, like kind of just fucks up the timing, right? Messes with your timing. It's a little annoying. Like this guy, right? The Mage Claw. The Mage Claw is an arcane in disguise, so like, he might have less cooldown on his arcane projectile as well. Okay, who's this? Iron Maiden? Alright. Alright, she has like high fire rest already though. And with resistance she will have even more. So it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Also pots are running out like right now. Which is maybe a little bit annoying as well, like fighting her. Also Torx Terry, doesn't like Torx Terry even heal maybe? Yeah, she heals him. Fuck. But I mean, we've got enough physical resistance to just like face tank, and that's fine. And the kill is obviously gonna be slow here. Maybe a little bit faster with the souls, right? Right. Oh. The soul just despawned here, oops. Whoops. Low stun rest, low armor casters. Yeah. They are kinda bad against Maven. I mean, Iron Maiden, not Maven. Who's this? Mini Zantera? Aladon the Flame Watcher. Alright. Forgot the Maven pattern, Monka. Shrine of Retosh. Shrine of Rat Osh, right? Rat Toad. Rat Toad Shrine. Still a lot of purifiers, and most of them were, while being elemental, did mostly fire damage. Why so? Is it fire devotions being stronger in general than cold or lightning, or even pure elemental devotions like arcane currents? Yeah, in general, like elemental is not the best damage type. It's a little bit hard to support like all three damage types, like fire, lightning, and cold at the same time. And I also think that like some of the tier 3 devotions, like arcane currents, I mean, they can be good if you're like... if you also like have very good like Aether to elemental conversion. But other than that, it's kinda, I don't know. They're a little bit underwhelming, I feel like. They're not strong enough to carry elemental damage. So most of the time people just go for a single element instead. And the purifier that's mostly fire, sometimes lightning. And even less common cold, right? I mean, this one is basically pure fire as well. I mean, I do have like some lightning damage and like some cold damage here and there, but he actually wields a soul ram, dude, in SR. Are you kidding? What is this, dude? He actually has a soul ram. Nice. Purifier, yeah. Kind of resonates on the, you know. Alright, clear SR 65 so far, it's 66 as well. I promise you a build that uses Sage Devotion. What is Sage Devotion even? Elemental Seeker? It's actually not that bad on fire builds either, actually. Like, Elemental Seeker is not that bad on fire if you have like decent code and lightning to fire conversion. Like, I think, for example, on Saboteur, right? When you're playing a Fire Saboteur and you're converting, like, cold and some lightning as well, maybe, to fire, it's actually pretty decent then. Blind Sage, Elemental Seeker, yeah. How many of my builds are outdated? I would say not that many. And I mean, even the ones that are out... I mean... outdated to the point where they're like unplayable, I would say maybe like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 only. Outdated to the point where it would be a little bit better to like choose one skill, or like rather to like reallocate 1 or 2 skill points here and there. Maybe like 33 to 50% of builds, right? Like 33 to 50% build of my builds could be a little bit better if you like switch around, you know, like 1 or 2 skill points or like 1 or 2 devotions, but not like, they don't need like big changes. And like if you play them as they are in the guide, which might be a little bit outdated, they're still like gonna be fine. Like, you're not gonna notice the like performance. Like, you're not gonna notice like a performance drop back to like compared to back then, unless you're like doing literally the hardest content. And you're like trying to like squeeze out the last 1 or 2% out of the build. And then like the builds might need like 1 or 2 minor adjustments. We're thinking about dual wield Mage Hunter. Yeah, dual with Mage Hunter is something that lots of people have actually thought about. And I don't know, at least like back then, like back when I last checked it out, or like the last couple of times when I checked it out, it just seemed rather underwhelming, at least on paper. Just to see the arcane, right? Oh shit. Dude, fucking Static Strike is carrying so hard against these arcanes, it's insane. I mean, I presume you're talking about dual wield ranged. I mean, yeah, you said dual wield ranged as well, Mage Hunter. So it's fine as both Arcanist and Inquisitor support code in one way or another. You mean like go dual wield elemental, like support all three? I mean, yeah, it looks good at first on paper, but then like when you equip all the gear, etc., it looks kind of maybe like still okay-ish, but then you think about not having Brimstone, right? Not having Final Strike, or when you only have Shadow Burn up, right? So I don't know. But then again, they did buff Shadow Burn off recently, right? It's better than how it used to be. The lag in here, I would have to like, yeah, I should like tune down lightning effects here. Like this is too bright. Holy shit, like, too many effects here. I should like play on medium instead here in SR. Nice seal, holy shit. Put the seal in the skies. The seal of skies. Oh, gravel, fuck. The problem is Grava's not only... I should have like fought him last, by the way. What's he doing? Oh shit. He's doing the juke to like make me presume that he's not gonna do it, and then he still does it. Okay. Who's this? The Manticore again? Oh, pots are running out of smoke. Who's the last dude? Zentarin? Zentarin is easy, right? Unless you're like pushing SR95, then he's literally easily there. Running Bolt set also look nice. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, you could also do that actually, right? But the Runebinder tries to be like a hybrid set, right? And I don't know what hybrid, like attack and runes as well at the same time. But yeah, I mean, that was SR 65 to 66 with rather bad mutators, right? We had less damage and enemies had more resistances as well. So yeah, if you get like easier mutators, you can probably easily do 75 to 76 as well on this build, at least with pots. I mean, without pots probably as well. But then again, on hardcore, you don't really want to risk dying because you didn't use pots, right?